in Dad's little cheese factory here.
So, okay, this is a white cheddar with bacon. This is a white cheddar with cocoa rubbed, and it has bacon and chocolate chips inside. This is the same, only it's cloth bound in butter that I made from, from processing. These are called St. Louis Munsters. They're
Cool
stuff. This is some salami that I made. It's really good. All that funk on there you think is disgusting, but it's really good eating.
You eat that stuff?
Well, you peel this off,
okay.
and then, but if there's a little white on there, it's not going to kill. It's basically this candidum over here. The breeze are down here.
Okay.
Yeah, and this fuzziness here will help ward off the effects of blue cheese, because blue cheese, the penicillin roquefort type culture, will attack everything and just
It'll spread
that way. So anyway, here's a Gouda made on 3/24/16. Here's a Gouda that's about 8 pounds that I made last December 20th. Here's a white cheddar that I made on 11/2. That's an 8-pounder. These are about 10 months old. They were made in the 11th. Here's a couple of recent Munster cheeses. I don't know how they're going to turn out. They're not as soft as or bloomy rind as I thought they could be.
Gruyere.
This is a test. This here is a Gruyere back here, and this is a Gruyere, and this is a Gruyere with pecans. This is my newest one. You see the pecans in there?
Yeah.
And then these are called dill harvarte.
Cool.
This actually has the dill all the way through it, and it should be a nice cheese. It's nice and soft, so it should be a real nice slicing.
And we're keeping it at 51 degrees.
Good humidity. See the humidity? 91%.
Cool.
Cheese needs anywhere between 85 and 95%, and all throughout the 3 that I got in here, it doesn't vary but 1 degree. So I'm keeping the room where it needs to be.
What's all this up here?
Those were, when I couldn't get bulk milk, I'd have to get it by the gallon.
Okay.
And I save them, and when I use this...
you said this was your moonshine?
Yeah. When I make my distilled water...
Okay.
I use those gallon buckets, and I fill, so that when I make cheese, I got distilled water.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, this is probably a that's 120 proof anyway.
Okay. All right. It tastes kind of. There's a taste to it. Is it fruity or what is that? What'd you make it from?
From the turbo yeast.
Huh. What do you use for sugar?
You just use regular sugar.
Okay.
I had it in here in a bag and used it up. What was your question?
I just wonder what you use for sugar. I guess it's just regular sugar.
No, see, here's the yeast. Like, this is a vodka yeast. But the turbo yeast
High spirits vodka yeast.
Yeah, there's a... here's what I use. This is a 48-hour. I can put this in, and in 48 hours I can have 14% alcohol content in my 6-gallon bucket that I make the mash in. And then you process it through the filter thing. Distiller. And next thing you know, Jed's a millionaire.
Yep. Sweet. Yeah, I think in Texas you're allowed to make, is it 300 gallons a year or something?
I'm not sure if you can at all.
There's like a certain amount you can make before it becomes a tax issue. Yeah, I can finish it. All right, cool cheese. What do you call it? The cheese what?
Cheesery.
The Cheesery.